I had responsibilities. Truth is, I'm just like you.
Despite his cheeky and defiant behavior, Bart Simpson is a character we admire deeply. I am certain that his many fans must be wondering how he has remained at the age 10 for over 30 years. Even on the day of his birth, we could see that Bart already started exhibiting mischievous traits, which later became evident in his life. In this video, we will reveal to you Bart's evolution from his birth to death. Let's find out how he evolved from a rebellious character who caused great havoc in the city of Springfield to a Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. Unbelievable, isn't it? This is the life of Bart Simpson.
I have one kid who's never gonna go anywhere or do anything.
Damn it, Homer! You ruin everything!
Birth. Born on the first day of April in 1980, Bart's birth brought happiness and excitement to the Simpson family, regardless of the turbulent situation surrounding his arrival. On the day of Bart's birth, his dear daddy Homer stormed into the nuclear plant to demand a job for Mr. Burns, which led to Homer being late for Bart's delivery at Springfield General Hospital. However, he made it in time to see Bart born. 10 minutes into the world, Bart Simpson had already found his love for fire, setting Homer's tie ablaze. Aw, look at that devious smile. Overall, the day of Bart's birth was a day of mixed emotions, filled with a typical Simpson family humor and a memorable prank that marked the beginning of Bart's audacious life.
It does work.
I bet you could have a lot of fun with this. Why don't you go show your father?
Age 2. I hate my baby sister. Bart grows to love and seek his parents' attention, relying on his mischievous antics to express himself. He frequently uses his misbehaviors as a way to be the center of attention and as well push boundaries, much to the dismay of Homer and Marge. He is such an energetic and inquisitive toddler, constantly seeking new adventures and often finding himself in amusing and sometimes troublesome situations. Unfortunately for him, all that attention that he is fed is diverted away from him when Lisa is born into the family. This causes Bart to develop hatred for his sister. His relationship with Lisa is immediately characterized by sibling rivalry, which Bart occasionally trying to get rid of her. But this hatred metamorphoses into a cute yet troublesome synergy after Lisa's first word is Bart.
Mom, Dad, she can talk! Say it again, Lise. Bart! Bart, 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 Bart. I'm her first word.
Age 6. Mischievous child. At the age of 6, Bart's life is filled with mischief, adventures, and significant interactions, showing his close bond with his grandfather, Abraham Grandpa Simpson. Despite their relationship becoming hectic at some point, they still share sweet moments of understanding and love with each other. Bart's escapades extend beyond the classroom when he engages in a mischievous activity with his best friend, Milhouse Van Houten, and other friends like Nelson Muntz and Ralph Wiggum. Together, using Bart's fake ID, they embark on adventures, pull pranks, and get into humorous situations. Grandpa Simpson, known for his colorful stories from his past, often serves as a source of wisdom and guidance for Bart. Bart occasionally seeks out Grandpa's advice, whether it's about dealing with school, authority figures, or navigating life issues. With Grandpa's advanced age and forgetfulness, he still imparts valuable life lessons and shares anecdotes from his own mischievous youth. However, Bart's active and spirited nature clashes with Grandpa's more traditional views and old-fashioned ways of thinking, leading to humorous disagreements between them.
Like me, they have to get up twice. Okay, hold up here. Fellas, it's me, Sarge. At ease.
Age 10. The age he lived for 30 years. At the age of 10, Bart Simpson's life brims with misadventures, pranks, and clashes with authority figures. He navigates through school, friendships, and family dynamics with his trademark mischief, but also showcases moments of growth and compassion as he becomes a rapper, discovers a comet, and even becomes famous. In this timeline that is stuck in limbo, it is difficult to not witness Bart as a goofy 10-year-old. Tell me, why would anyone want to outgrow such an age?
Do I really have to do this?
I dare you! Dare you! Dare you! Dare you!
Age 12. Evolution. Bart Simpson's life at the age of 12 is marked by transitions, personal growth, and evolving relationships. He faces the struggles of adolescence, balancing his mischievous nature with newfound interests and responsibilities. Bart's journey through this stage in life showcases the universal experiences of growing up and offers a relatable portrayal of the challenges and complexities of pre-teenhood. He begins to explore new hobbies and passions, ranging from skateboarding to playing drums, which allows him to channel his energy into more productive endeavors. His relationship with his family changes as well, as his relationship with Lisa transitions from sibling rivalry to that of mutual understanding and support. He also seeks independence from his parents and asserts his growing individuality. With regards to his friends, Bart's circle expands, and he develops relationships with a diverse group of peers. His best friend, Milhouse Van Houten, remains a constant presence in his life, offering companionship and shared adventures.
Listen here, Bart Simpson. I am sick and tired of you blaming me for every setback you have ever had.
Age 15. Hosting a house party and BMX biking. Marge leaves Bart alone in the house, which gives him an opportunity to host a house party. The house party gives him a chance to have a good time with fellow female teenager. Something doesn't feel right to Bart, so he decides to survey the house while the party is going on, only to find Homer smoking with Chief Wiggum. He tries to confront Homer, which brings into light his deep-rooted relationship with Homer. Homer is scared of Bart's future and tries to talk to him about it. Bart dashes out of the house, running away to seek comfort with one person he feels understands him better. Grandpa Simpson is dead, but in the future, we found out that he is frozen underneath the cemetery to prevent a disease from killing him. Bart is a pro biker now, and as such, competes in a BMX competition. Of course, he is doing very well at it.
Chest compressions at Mayo pre-med camp.
And Bart's okay, the real star of this BMX tournament.
Age 18. Complications of adulthood. Bart is in a relationship with a skating chick named Jenda. They attend prom together, and after that, he takes her out to the country section and asks for her hand in marriage. But Jenda rejects his proposal with the reason that she has outgrown him. Bart is heartbroken and devastated by the rejection, which is displayed a couple of times in the series. He tries to move on despite how heartbroken he is, by deciding to get a job at a Quickie Mart just to prove to Jenda that he is a changed person. His tasks there typically involve stocking shelves, operating the cash register, or performing general store duties. On a fateful day, Bart is sent to drop off some groceries at a mansion, where he prevents a robbery by knocking out the criminal Snake. Ben rewards him by sending him to Yale with a scholarship. With this, Bart is confident enough to ask Jenda for a second chance, and they get back together because he knows what he wants to do with his life in the long run. Bart discovers that Lisa's future is fruitless without the scholarship, as he finds out from Professor Frink's time machine. Realizing this, Bart embarks on a search for Lisa, but Jenda stops him and gives him an ultimatum. Bart then chooses his sister over Jenda, letting go of his scholarship to Yale for Lisa, which depicts his love and kindness towards Lisa. Bart makes a living from becoming an artist, of which he becomes very good at it, to the extent that he makes his own popular comic book, Angry Dad, which gets its own web series.
I don't want to go to the same college as you.
Then I've got some great news. You're not going to Yale.
Age 20. Sleeping with the enemy. In this episode from the 16th season, Bart discovers that Lisa is dating Nelson Muntz, a character known for his bullying tendencies. Concerned with Lisa's well-being, Bart initially objects to their relationship. Bart realizes that he has been overly protective of Lisa and that she's capable of making her own choices. He finally decides to support Lisa's relationship with Nelson. Meanwhile, Bart now has his own BMX shop. He also paints the walls of his shop, combining his two biggest passions. Nelson Muntz drops by to make amends and gives Bart his lunch money back, which amounts to $5,000. In a heartfelt gesture, Bart dedicates a song to Lisa during a school talent show. The song is titled, "I Dedicate This Song to My Sister, Lisa." Bart performs the song on stage, expressing his love and appreciation for Lisa, acknowledging that he was wrong in his initial reaction, and apologizing for overprotective behavior. This act in this stage of his life demonstrates Bart's growth and willingness to put his sister's happiness above his own concerns.
Sometimes I think he's more interested in his Itchy and Mitchy cartoons than me.
Hey, I'm sure it's just a phase.
Age 25. A thing for the law. At this age, Bart reveals that he has a thing for law. He is now working as a demolition expert, and on the side, he promotes local tough man contests. From his life, one could see him adapting and doing pretty well at his job.
Here they come! Raise the flag!
Age 40. Parenthood and divorce. Bart and Jenda reconcile and get back together. They are married with 2 kids, but the nature of their toxic relationship leads to a divorce. During this period, Bart has attended a law school and he is now forced to reside at Springfield Elementary to get his acts together. Bart finds out that Jenda has gotten over him and is with another man now. He gets depressed, asking Homer to take care of his kids while he is sulking in the shadows. Bart and Lisa spend time together in a tree house where they open up to each other, discussing parenthood and its insecurities. Bart appreciates parenthood the most, where he trusts Homer to make the right decisions regarding his grandchildren.
Maybe it's the court-mandated sincerity chip I got in my brain, but Lise, you're the person I always wanted to be.
Age 41. Playboy. Bart is now working at a theme park where dinosaurs perform tricks. His ex-wife Jenda is now dating an alien called Jerry, but Bart can't seem to get over his first love, Jenda. He tries to forget her by flirting and seducing other ladies, which turns him into a playboy. Jerry leaves Jenda, and Bart decides to get back to Jenda and give their failing relationship a final chance, only for him to realize that he is no longer in love with her again. He ends the relationship once and for all. It turns out that this is just a conformity to make Bart get over his ex-wife, as Bart wakes up in a facility freed of his lovesickness.
Why, you little! I'll teach you to emulate my sloppiness!
Okay, guys, time for you to go to your mother's.
43. Visit to the White House. Lisa, known for her intelligence, activism, and aspirations for making a positive impact on society, becomes the president of the United States. Bart, on the other hand, loses his job at a theme park, and he is now living with an old shark. Evicted from his band, he visits the White House with his sister. Lisa has her hands full already as she tries to distract Bart by giving him menial tasks to accomplish while she goes to attend a meeting. Lisa is in a meeting with other nations' leaders who insist on having their loans back. The meeting isn't having any progress until Bart comes in to save the situation by holding them up for another day.
Settle down! I invited you guys here to help me with this report. Any ideas?
Let's start off with a joke. I got one.
Age 50. Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. Bart gets his acts together and he is made a Chief Justice of the Supreme Court before age 50. He gets to spend more time and bond well with Homer as they watch the Itchy and Scratchy movie together. Age 80. Death. Once a mischievous brat, always a mischievous brat. As a Chief Justice, he does a final prank by lighting fireworks which reads, "Skinner sucks." Skinner sees this and develops a heart attack, slumping on his wheelchair, causing him to move forward towards Bart. Bart doesn't see the chair coming as he is laughing hysterically. He gets run over by the chair, and that is how the life of Bart Simpson comes to an end.
Oh my god! Now I realize this has all been a waste of time.
That's it for the video. If you have watched up to this point, then you should definitely subscribe and tap that notification bell so you'll be the first to know when we bring another video your way. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. See you in the next one.
It doesn't matter what I thought. I'm sorry I spied on you. But what I found is, my daughter looks up to me.